Hey there you guys, welcome back. I've got a little bit of a dilemma and thought I'd bring you along with me. I've been waiting for this beautiful orchid to finish blooming. You guys have all seen this in past videos. It was one of the discount orchids. Had a pretty pink purple-ish flower, Phalaenopsis, and I bought it in this little pot. And as you can see, it's absolutely full of roots. The roots look really healthy, really healthy. But it's just so packed in this pot, I wanted to repot it. And unfortunately, when it's in bloom, you don't really want to repot it, because if you repot it in bloom, you could lose some flowers. And you want to enjoy the flowers as long as you can. The problem that I'm dealing with is this was a second flower spike in a row. So it had one flower spike right here when I purchased the plant. Oh, can you see that? My fingers are in the way and I'm moving around. This is the first flower spike that came with it when I purchased the plant. And then after this finished, I was going to repot it. But immediately when this one finished, it started putting up another flower spike, which is the one that you see here. And this flower spike literally just died last week. It was one of those scenarios where it just kind of up and died. The whole thing just went yellow and it's done. It lasted about, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. It was really a long flower. So nothing out of the ordinary that caused this, but I went to go and pick it up to repot it. And look at what's coming out now. Can you see that? There's another flower spike. So I don't know. Either this plant is really stressed out and it really needs to try to produce seeds to go on, or it's a really happy plant. I'd like to think that it's a really happy plant. So anyway, my dilemma is, do I repot it now while it's producing this flower spike, or do I wait until there's a time when there's no flower spikes to disturb the roots? I'll leave that up to you guys. It doesn't matter to me either way. But while I have you here, I'm just going to remove this spent flower spike. Just going to cut it back as close to the plant as I can. Don't need that making the plant more ugly. And I'll cut off the original one as well. There we go. So the plant looks pretty again and ready to give me a show of flowers yet again. Another one here, Soniti. We have a similar orchid. Mine is now producing a flower spike here. You guys got the update when I first seen it coming through, and now it's, I don't know, it's 8 or 10 inches long. It's doing a wonderful job. It's looking beautiful. But now I'm going to remove these extra flower spikes. These are old flower spikes. They haven't done anything in a really long time, so I'm not even going to leave them on the plant anymore. I'm just going to remove those. Again, as close as I can to the base of the plant. Where does this one come out? I don't want to ruin any of the leaves or anything. And we've got this one brown one. We'll just take that right out like that. Just to clean it up. This plant has wonderful leaves, beautiful glossy leaves. I need to go around and dust my plants, but it looks really nice. I'm just going to leave this this flower spike to be in its natural form. I really like the way that they kind of arch off to the side. So since that's what I like, that's what I'll keep. And also, this is the Psychopsis. This is a really interesting plant. It kind of reminds me of a Phalaenopsis, except it has that kind of a stubby pseudo-bulb down in the base of the pot, but it's a sequential bloomer, which is really exciting. It's my first opportunity to own a sequential bloomer. Sorry, I'm way out of camera, but I'm trying to move this down so you could see the flower spike. Notice it's already putting out another flower. It's only been maybe 2 weeks since it was last in bloom, and it's already putting out another flower spike. Absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. So anyway, thanks for joining me for this little update. Mostly it was to get this one off my chest. I wanted to see what your opinion is. Should I repot it now or should I wait? So anyway, and I showed you a couple of other orchids that I have here. Anyway, happy growing everyone, and give me your opinion.